or in-game? It looks very washed out because I'm still using the graphics mod thingy. Okay. So this is what it will look like when you're playing. Interesting. Your satisfaction, passengers, how happy they are, and next stops on your route. Not bad. I do have the snow mode on, yes. I used it last week. But then, not too bad. That shows, I'm assuming, how high your vehicle is. All they're doing is just doing the full job. It's in Duisburg as well, which is rather funny. Bang, how you doing? Hello, Bang. Hold on a minute. And then, delivering as if you're delivering normal truck stuff. We're just looking at something that's coming soon. Features type shit, you know? Oi, mate, how you doing? How was your stream? You were streaming for a long time, weren't you? I was genuinely wondering if you were going to be on later when I end. I might have sent my people back to you. It's Tuesday for you, yes. And there you go. And then it shows the same prompt again. That thing. Interesting. Interesting. Coaches, that's coming soon. Anyway, how you doing? Big fan. Have a flower. Hope you're doing well. Go drop, bang, and follow. Welcome to ETS2. That's the main thing we play here. He plays a few different things. You were playing League earlier. I'm a bit concerned. League, Valorant, things like that. OMSI is like your actual bus sim. If you want a bus sim, you play that. This game is not a bus sim, but they do it very well. Not even Overwatch. Wow, no, he was playing full-on League. I know. It was also trying out a cool speaker bot thing where it reads out messages and it can tell what accent to read it out in. That's just hilarious. Very, very funny. Please go get some rest. What time is it? If he's, because he's an Aussie, if he's awake at the time I'm on, it means he's up for way too long. Unfortunately. So, go take your rest, big fan. Thank you for dropping off your peoples. I appreciate it. DJing, yes, as they all do. As they all do. And whenever they're live during the normal days, it's evening for them, but for me, it's like during the day. So whenever they're playing things and I join them, it's early in the day. So, Bedge. Exactly. This program's making me log in. So we don't have any TikTok follow sounds today. We're not having the fart sounds because I have to log into it and I'm not going to bother logging into it while I'm live. Mecha, I will. If, yes, at the normal time we did before, absolutely. I've joined almost anyone that plays it at the moment. Is it coming home? I'm not the one to ask about that, but we've been doing well so far. As Mr. Harry Kane is doing well, then yes. Probably. England. Football's coming home. Iveco bus? When's it coming to PS5? Maybe later this year at the earliest. Maybe next year. Who knows? You predict it's winning? If we win the entire thing, that's going to be insane. I'm not sure. Have we been doing like really good? Like I know we've been winning our stuff, but is it like really good? You know? This is outside Groningen. I'm just going to assume it's said like that in the Netherlands. First thing I do want to check though, on the other cities. Not good, but good. The lighting right there is pretty damn good. So, in Innsbruck, apparently, have to be really far to the ground. Yes, we have some bollards placed down. Not bad. To prevent people from exiting on the wrong side of the thing. You think this would be common sense? It would be normal, eh? Exit on the correct side. And that's at an angle so that you can, I guess, mount the pavement while they also take the turn like that. They still bump into each other, see? So it's like that doesn't make a difference, does it? I still have sort of grainy shadows going on. I'm assuming that is the SSAO thing. Best one we played was today. And then this happens when they leave at the same time, so that's exactly the same there. I just let them do that. Just let it happen. You got to learn not to bring really long trailers. How else are they going to learn? Just leaving several times and then they get flattened every single time. Like, is this going to? No, because they're out. Almost. This one's coming in. See? July! I can see the member thing on the YouTube. Thank you for renewing your membership, right? I think that says it. Hope you're doing well. Kane lost his voice. Crazy. So this is Innsbruck. Innsbruck. The new busy place. Barriers to split people up. Just like we did in Calais. They're testing out whether it'll be good or not to put a few modifications in place. That's exactly what it's there for, my friend. That's the wrong side. That's exactly what it's there for. Got banned for overtaking. Pizza. Are they delivering pizza? No, I'm not like... When people ask if I watch anything, I don't really watch the football, but it doesn't mean I dislike it. I just don't bother watching it. That sort of thing. Same in general with sports. Like, I'm interested in, you know, oh, this team did pretty well. Oh, nice. What score? You know. But I wouldn't watch the match itself in real time. I know our one was overnight and it was past my bedtime. But, yeah, you still wouldn't be that interested in watching the actual thing. Sarosa, thank you for using a Prime. I appreciate that. We had the, there was a sub discount thing, oh, that's close, last week. And I hope people made good use of that. We did have some people making good use of that. Gifted subs. Discount of gifted subs. Apparently that was pretty good. This is Innsbruck. Euros in 2028. Ooh. Iberian War. Spain playing Portugal. Interesting. There was the two South ones that were playing. South Korea versus South whatever it was. I don't know how that one ended up. Would I do a charity football match? Who would be asking? I have not played football in any sense since school, so I probably wouldn't be the one to be picked. I'd be picked for a meme. Let's put it that way. You want Spain to get beat? It's 11 PM. Go to bed. Thank you for joining the stream, but go to bed. You don't have to force yourself to be here at some ungodly hour. I'd be goalie. The only thing that I was okay for is chasing people down. Because on short distances, I was pretty damn quick. But then at the time, my asthma would catch up and I wouldn't be able to continue, you know? Same in rugby. Like, I'm not a tall person, so I would be flattened. But when I had the ball, I was out of there, you know? And then I saw someone that was much taller chasing me down and I immediately threw the ball to someone else. But for a brief time, I couldn't be caught. Yeah. No rewards, folk. No. Badminton? I'd need practice on all these sports because I haven't played all these sports in a while. Tennis, you know. Rounders, which is like a soft version of softball. All those sports. It's possible. It's possible. Greenland and Svalbard would be very nice. You have those at the moment in Pro Mods. So if you want to know what those two areas look like, Pro Mods. For now. Right. Let's see. Do moist? Yes. Hold on. Uncle, how you doing? Pickleball. Probably same principle. Same sort of thing. Yeah, no. Yes, I'm aware of today's date. Yeah. Shush. Drink water. You should drink water as well. It's not just me. It's a mutual thing here. Has Calais been completely abandoned? No, not completely. It is no longer the busy place that thousands of people go to. There's still a couple dozen people there. There's no CD road, but they go along that area. As we have been doing, but not on Sim 1. That's a little weird. Is that a hybrid? We also have people's trucks look different because of the Holland DLC, Holland tuning DLC. And my game looks different because I'm using the Snowy Moon lighting thing. You can call it a mod, but it's more like an overlay than a mod. Lighting makes all the difference. It does. DLC. It's not DLC. Yeah, you see this like texture rippling thing going on. I think it's because I turned on the low quality version of it. But if it's on already, it's just a bit. So, TikTok stream. I know, in landscape. Great, isn't it? More jagged edges. No, it's okay for that. It's okay for that. Oh, you want the Holland one? It's a nice DLC. It's nice. I will be customizing my vehicle with stuff from it tomorrow, not today. So you wanted to quickly merge back in because you saw the oncoming person, and that's just dangerous. You would have been fine otherwise, but you didn't. You know, it didn't quite work, did it? Yeah, for a long time I wasn't too sure about it. I think I tried it once a while back on a TikTok stream. And of course it does look nice. It does look nice. Any of those types of mods... Oh, that's not bad. Any of those types of mods would be okay-ish. That was the flick of the trailer. Wonder what caused that. The horn. I do want to try that horn. The horn that sounds like it's from the 19 God knows when. Yes. We'll be using that. Not everyone is using the pieces from it though, but some, you see, do have stuff in place. Pretty good. You move back, that's fine. The Awooga, yes. Hello Andy, big fan. Yeah, reshade it's a form of reshade essentially. It's nice. Makes things sort of a bit more balanced because the game in general, if you weren't using this, the game still looks a bit orange. Not as much. It used to look far worse in the orange scale. It's like it's quite warm. This kind of balances it out. Double trailer. You're still using the Halloween horn? Oh, I don't like that. Sim 2 reports. I don't know how many there'd be. Sometimes I do go on to Sim 2 if there's an okay amount. I'd say over 10 reports on there. I didn't check before the stream, so... So many, I know. We've got all of the whole people here. Yes. Very kind people watching. Escort. Who are you escorting? Some people escort from like being behind them, some escort from being in front of them. Surely you'd be guiding the way from in front, wouldn't you? That mod free. The visual one, technically no. It's $1 a month. It has a free day on Sunday. You can try it out for that day. Way too much, I know. I need to think, you know, pro mods is a bit more than that. But also worth it. Just to make sure I don't have... Now I'm on low distance. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, next one. This is on the Alps Road. It has many names. For simple explanations, I'm going to call it the Alps Road. Innsbruck is where you go to first. That's where most people are. Back to Calais. Yeah, you see, someone wondered if Calais is dead. No, it's not. No, it's not completely dead. No. Okay amount of people here. It's more like any normal city now, as it should be. Not dead. No. Pomac, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. You want to get up and go drive? You can. I mean, if it's too warm for you, then no, I understand that. It's nearly 30 in here with the AC thing on. Is it because, like, I don't really check how many people go over to between Dover and Calais, but clearly this is one of the first places to go through Europe from. That's why CD was fairly busy. Still there? Yes. Why are we still there? No. 39. Yeah, France has still been doing not very good. Germany as well. France had a new record, didn't they? In this most recent heat wave. Probably do it again. I'm wondering, yeah, well done. All three of them 8x4. I'm wondering if we're going to hit a new one for July. Lights. Wildfires? Yeah, that's how hot it is. It means the cheese. Hello, legend. Big fan. Yeah, see, come to the US. You have heat. I'm not denying you have heat. It's firstly, it's dry heat. And secondly, in the latitude and longitude, one of the others, you're in line with Africa, which is warm. We're in line with Canada, which is not warm. So that's why we are not made for this sort of thing. We also have houses that are very thick and made of brick. You have houses that are not really made of brick, because you're more used to having warm temperatures with air flowing through it, you know? What? That was them leaving the service, I think. Yeah, some places, of course, the southern states, like I assume Florida is quite humid as well. But we're just humid all over because we're an island. I'm not denying other places that have heat. I'm saying when it's just hilarious. Every year there's a routine discussion where we say it's getting near 30 degrees. And that is hot for us, context-wise. Climate. Whereas, you know, 100 Fahrenheit, which is nearly 40 Celsius, is also hot. Again, the only time that I would mention Fahrenheit is in a percentage-wise. 100%, pretty damn hot. 50%, decent. 0%, cold. That's it. Hello, Joe, big fan. 18 kilometers? Where? You got a full-on hike? You're away, aren't you? You're on holiday. That makes sense. Don't do that. Don't cut corners like that. That was the blocking guy. Next one. Croatia, yeah. Southern Europe will get it a bit more, unfortunately. Anything around the Mediterranean is going to be a bit warm. 23 outdoor temperature. I think it was 31 earlier. It's still 31. Outdoors. For the next hour, it's going to be. But then it tapers off. So, like, later on in the week, it'll be maybe 28, 27, something like that. Bosnia was 29. See? Libya? Yeah, it's going to be hot where you are, Sasso. That is your climate. Unfortunately. You have a little bit more preparation for that. Oh, in Scotland. Forza 4. Interesting. Yay. 31. Only 27. It starts to get a little bit unpleasant when it goes above 25, I think. Below 25? Not bad. 20, you may still need a jacket. That's about it. 37 Celsius at 10 a.m. I'm not, you know, that is bad. That is bad. We would be suffering as well, as we were. To extreme, yeah, it's called global warming. It is real. If you don't want to hear things that isn't real, you're a bit silly. Global warming. It's accelerating as well. Anyway. All the companies. Rather snow. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about rain or snow in the future. What's the point? You can just warm up or dry off. Was that really necessary? You kind of overshot the corner. Frame problem, perhaps? Because they nearly missed that corner. And in here, they're kind of taking the corner a bit. There we go. Yeah, so you hit the barrier, the little bollard thing, Why are you accelerating and trying to correct yourself instead of correcting yourself so you're back in line with your lane and then accelerating after that? It's not real? What do you mean then? It is. You're experiencing it right now. Surely speeding up like that would make it worse, right? I mean, if you're on a keyboard as well, you've got very limited steering to go with. Alright? I'll see what they say. Your electric scooter was cooking. You got to be careful in that because the motors, anything with small motors and such, you got to be careful it doesn't, well, overheat and maybe set fire to itself. You got to be careful. Mouse. Well, mouse steering, you can be a bit sharp with it, but again, you might overdo it. So if you're going like this while you're trying to correct yourself, you don't want to be accelerating while doing that. Steady yourself and then, you know. 8x4s. 8x4s are, they look like the ones that have the highest traction, I think. Because when you take heavy jobs, they warn you about the amount of traction and such required. So most people automatically use an 8x4 because they also think it's just the most powerful by default. It has its uses, but then it is rather funny to see people using a normal trailer with an 8x4. Bit unnecessary. Yeah. Much. I'm trying to think of a... That's not too bad. I was red, white, and blue in a different order there. I'm trying to think of a comparison to that. Fire protection? Good. Good. Climate change? They're both basically the same concept. If it were to get very cold, like alarmingly cold, it would still be climate change. The climate is changing and it is warming up. 4x2 is fine. I'm using a 4x2. 6x2 is fine as well. It's down to preference. If you do like an 8x4, that's fine. If you only take heavy trailers, good. This one, 6. This one, 6. These ones are okay. It's just, that's where the trend seems to happen. You have people that don't really need it. You done some good parking? Oh, and you're stuck. I thought that would happen. Save editing? No. It's not for that. Oh, there we go. Toad road. I'm not a fan of tag lifts because they use the front wheel and not the back wheel. If I have... This one has it as well. That's front wheel. I'd rather these two wheels look the same. It's just nice to me. I want these two to look the same. Oh, there we go. 8x4 with a box trailer. It's a bit silly. They were fine. They got stuck, then loaded the save. That's okay. It knows when it's too hot or cold. Okay, does it beep at you? Does it automatically turn off when it's a bit too hot? Be careful when using it. Of course, people that go out during the hottest part of the day, if you don't have to, then don't. Mid-lift? Yeah. Not a fan. 8x4 with, you know, it's got the Hawleys on it. Hello, Shed. What route? That was the Alps. The Innsbruck to Klagenfurt road, the IK. We're now back in Calais, which used to be the busiest place. Used to be. The axis of the world. It's basically the global warming thing is that the planet is warming up because there's more people on it and there's more factories and such, but it's warming up quicker than expected. We are about 1.5 degrees hotter than averages, which doesn't sound like much, but it is a lot. The entire world being 1.5 degrees is a lot. Quite a lot. CD had its time. CD had its time. That's 3 people you've now bumped in front of. There is nothing is worth being in a rush for like that. No point. Look. Hello, or LOC. How you doing? Someone has a bit of a grudge on other people, huh? Raid message not found? Better work on that bit of something. And we have to look through them and say, yes, that's bad. Or no, that's not. Some rather amusing results, usually. Just wondering how this one's going to end. Speedy? Yeah, Speedy used to do the exact same thing. He used to do it quite a lot. Makes you scared because of how terrible your driving is. It's not that difficult to not be bad. You don't have to be a great driver, you just have to not be like this. You know, exactly like that car right there. Don't do that. Please don't do that. And because I saw LOC as well, the LO, whatever the thing you said, Falco, I've seen about that. That is interesting. Level of graphics, that thing. Create clip the roll. Okay, so you can't do that then. I had that set up and it doesn't really work. CD Road is not back. No, 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 CD Road is not back. It's not coming back. Braxton, don't spam, don't spam. It's not coming back. It's not a thing anymore. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. No one uses that, so it doesn't matter. Sadly, it's not coming back. It shows an error. Good. As it should. Yeah, Linux. Apparently you can now properly play, because TMP has proper support for Linux stuff. Instead of people having to kind of bodge it and work it through whatever the emulator is for Windows. Something like that. Any Linux users? Something like that. Most popular route is now in the Alps. The same way that for a decade we've been saying what the CD road was, CD Calais-Duisburg, is now Innsbruck, Klagenfurt. Thanks to me and other people, because when the end of CD was approaching, because we were waiting for the support of the version that it was in, we were thinking of other places to go to, and I said go to the Alps because it looks nice. And now too many people are there and people don't like it. Which, yeah, but that would happen regardless of where they go. So that's just how it is. This place might be busy for another 10 years. I don't know. It may not be another 10 years. I don't know. Why'd it close? It's not closed. It got revamped into what it actually looks like in the real world. Not by us. By the people that make the game. It was going to happen eventually. Yeah, if I try to make a move, no one will, because they've found their place now. Even if I deleted the video on that, there's no point. I'm not going to make several videos being like, hey, you know, you're here at the moment, can you go there instead? Can you just, you know? CD was nice. CD was, it was iconic, you know? No, I'm not saying the road is bad. The road is not bad at all, absolutely. Have they removed this now? Because he went that way. I mean, yeah, technically the wrong lane, but that's not that bad. Oh, they have. Oh, nice. So now you don't have to do the, you don't have to go all the way down there and follow it round and loop-de-loop. Because it's not as busy, so now this is back to normal now. So now you go up this way, and where you would start to go on CD, here is where the highway part is, which is different. So you continue onwards, all the way to Duisburg. You'll eventually make it to Duisburg. You did connect it. There's no way of me like syncing the roll. It might take a while. For other people, it's it might be because of booster. Check your rolls. Yeah, look at the channel. Yeah, I don't see a name in the channel. The two don't conflict with each other. I think one is just over the top of the other one. That's all. Shed. Oh, I see what you've done. Oh. I see what Shed has done. They're in the newer sort of overflow parking area, and he's parked in a very nice spot. You got banned? Well done. What for? Downloading GTA. 5M is good. 5M, you can play a lot of nice servers on that. Currently I have the legacy version of GTA installed because of 5M. Some servers work with that. I don't know if all of them work with the legacy version. Rage MP. Why is it closing? The thing that I completely forgot about, of course, is No Pixel, the biggest one. That's still going. There's a few others that are close to it. Don't understand it. Think TMP. But imagine if you could make your own servers on TMP. That's the only difference. It's GTA custom servers. It's basically what it is. Go to 1309? Maybe. Not if you call me that, though. Doesn't support the enhanced. I see. Bought out. Well, 5M did as well. That's interesting. Ah. New Bus DLC. TMP will probably support it. We're just wondering if it's going to be a paid DLC or not. Because so far, none of the vehicles have been paid. They've just been added to the game. I feel the coaches might be, because they're different. Like a trailer DLC, you know? Different. Towards this. That's close. There was a bit of a stutter on both of you there. A little bit of a... And given this one didn't have much of a reaction to it, there's a bit of a bump there. I'm not saying that's, you know, it's mild compared to other whatever. You were lucky that person disappeared as well. Separate from trucks? Yeah, you'll be able to see it, obviously. It's not like someone's vehicle is going to transform into something else. Yeah, I think it's different enough to be paid. And then the question is, how much? 3 vehicles, highly decorated, or detailed rather, with a decent amount of features, and you get a sort of driving mode that comes with it. How much do you think that'll be? £5? Yeah, I was thinking about £5. 10 max? Might be in the middle. €7? Yeah. Something like that. Katie, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Hello, Bone. Do I drive our lorries IRL? No. If I ever did, in some other sense, I hope that driving in this game helps. Kind of gives you an idea of how it works. The new hotspot is here, Darren. It's called the Alps Road. Holland style is already supported, yes. We've seen many people use it. 139, yeah. No DLC needed for this road, no. Oh, that guy just tipped over there right by the camera. Oh, nearly went straight off the side. That's what those barriers are for. Yeah, you're on your own trailer, because I guess you parked it there and then drove off here. So this is overflow parking that people go to if they don't want to be in the actual busy bit of the Alps Road. But you see, all stuff from the DLC, pretty nice. A lot of people like the sort of light box thing. I don't know if I'll use that. I may not use that. Lights-wise, and maybe these lower lights, and, you know, maybe. I may not use the... No. Maybe I'd have to warm up to it and get used to it, you know. These look nice. I'm not saying it is a terrible feature. They look nice. These aren't DLC roads. Not DLC. Good parking? Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming your friend was also next to you because he did the same thing from your picture. Now, how are you going to get down? Paintable, yes. I'm assuming it uses your main... There's also a steering wheel, a 3-spoke steering wheel, as I saw... I think Lobby was using it. And I'm assuming that uses the first color of your paint job, as most of them do. So in my case, hopefully it will be black. A black steering wheel. All of that we'll check out tomorrow, yeah. I am using Snowy Moon graphics, yes. That's one thing I was going to check out, actually. That's the menu to open it. And then lighting... I'll turn that off. There we go. The low end... You still got the slight blurriness of other shadows. It's not as bad. Because if I turn it off entirely, it looks like I've got no shadows at all. Oh, they come in specific colors, so it doesn't just match your... Okay. Again, I'll have to have a look at that. These, by the way, for people coming here, these are collision areas, so please respect people when you're navigating around it. Thankfully, most people do. And then park sort of along the edges and out the way. Good. Ivory? Oh, okay. What's this? That's outside Innsbruck. It's between Innsbruck and this road here. The Red Hulk's U. Looks nice. Prime. Prime. Yeah, some have brought doubles through there, but, you know. What they might do is go around to the end, past the house, and on that gravelly bit down the side. As long as they're out the way. Then it doesn't matter. Yellow. Innsbruck is in Austria, below Germany. Yeah. What we need is one of those sort of automated responses where if someone specifically says what road, I don't want it to respond when we're not on this road though. So then they go right. Yeah, and if they can't find Switzerland, Germany then below it. Innsbruck service is a mess. It is. Get used to it. If you get a man. No, I don't. No, it. Like, it is good for you being there, but you're not breaking any rule by being on top of your own trailer. You know, it's just a bit silly. Or mountain. The Großglockner. And I'm not going to be saying that several times. Because that was also pointed out in a comment, and I was like, yes, I'm aware of what the official place is called. This is a real place that doesn't allow trucks. But I'm not saying that name several times. But you two are kind of, you know, while this one barged in, the other one is really trying to reclaim his position. As you can see from the get-go here. And thankfully they're only really, nice. Affecting each other. No one else really gets hurt through that. Overtaking illegal? No. As a principle, overtaking is fine, if safe. I think these are the same two cars, right? Overtaking is fine if you do it safely. If you got banned for it, then it's I'm assuming yours was not safe. That should have been a hit. Drugs or trucks? Excuse me. You're asking which one I prefer? Now there's no one on this bit for some reason. Honking. They do honk a lot. How bannable is running a red light or speeding? If you crash into someone else as a result of doing either of those, very bannable. If you don't, not a problem. Not a problem. Look at the queue, because they're all trying to turn into... This is the middle rest place, which is... Oh my, this is overflowing here. All the doubles are sort of squeezed against each other. A triple wants to come in. Great job. It's packed, I know. Is there another road besides the IK? There are loads of roads similar to it, but you will not find another road with this much traffic. If you don't want this much traffic, Frankfurt to Prague. The one that Dylan keeps saying, which, yeah, Prague to Szczecin, Stuttgart to the other one that he was saying about. Almost every base map country road is fine. Still collision zone. Yeah, but it does defeats the point if you don't have it as collision. You know, it's just silly. Keep it as collision. It's fine. Most of them understand, right? Driving backwards allowed. Not on a normal road, no. Like, well, I'm funny, my truck can go really quick in reverse. No. 10,000 is how many of them. Why is it so crowded? Ah, it's the busy place. That's where it is. Welcome in. Someone's doing it in a car. If they're doing it in that little parking area, if they're driving down the full road in reverse, then no. Only doing 20. Well, yeah, they can't go that quick in reverse. Full on road. Hold on. Which way? Given that you are still here. Players. 3,000. Well, they get deleted. I have no idea. You can say it. Yes. The alternative to the German B that means double S is just saying double S. Can you drive down there? No, you have to teleport yourself, right? Maybe you can drive there. I don't know why it says that. I don't know. Oh, here they are. So, Rule 2.5 specifically says driving in reverse as one of the many things that you can't do. I'm not banning them for that, I'm just reckless driving reversing. Yeah, and of course they're blocking the road as well, so don't do that. Green and white. This one? That's more white and green. Quite nice. You can ban people, yes. I have been banning people during this. I can ban. For those that may not be able to see it, top right, big old ban button. That should be in like bright red with like a glowy texture around it or something, so you can't miss it. Oh, back in the parking. Oh, okay. That's fine. You can ban people. Whoa. What have I been doing then? Like clicking both buttons at the same time, so I'm not really banning them, I'm just kicking them? I guess. Yeah, that's the problem with Frankfurt to Prague. It's nice. For people that want something reminiscent of the CD road, they would go there. But the thing is, I think most people now don't care. They don't care where it is that they drive. As long as lots of people are there, then, you know, let's hack the admin panel. Sure. That's a throwaway account. Because, you know, messaging me. Angry Dave. I thought he does. I've heard that name before. Forgot what I was saying now. Yes, EMAC, that will be bannable, yes. Feel free to report that. Not good. Both spellings of that word, of course. Love to the stream. Big fan. Why are you saying to hack the panel? What are you talking about? Don't do that. Turkey, hello. Sa to all the Turkish viewers. Alaikum salam. And then when they say the other way around, there's a little bit more that they say as well. I think. This exact thing we've seen before, it's both. You say one way round and they reply with the other way round. It's a great phrase. We saw this last week. Not literally, but the exact same thing. So where someone just merges this way because someone was next to them and then they just timed it completely wrong. You're a bit right. I can't fix that, Zazo. Why are you yelling at me about that? I can't fix that. Yeah, that was just a poorly timed merge. Hello, Leia. Yeah, the route is not bad at all. It's very nice. Someone crashes into you and you have to swerve to the hot shoulder to avoid him. Is that considered overtaking on the right? No, if the context of you swerving is seen. Like if the entire thing is seen of they crashed, you swerved, that's fine. If they then sort of regained control and started driving, but then you continue driving on the hard shoulder, then yeah, that's probably the unnecessary part. You might as well just sort of slow down again and then go behind them. If they crash again, then that's purely on them. Skill issue on their behalf. I have seen the new accessories, yes. Lots of people are using them. Yeah. Just so it happens to be a Prime. I'll be, there's a few new paint jobs as well, these paint jobs. Quite nice. I'll be checking some out tomorrow. Because I want to make a video on it. Customizing my truck, and that will probably be the entire length of the video. We won't even do any driving, it'll just be me checking out all the stuff. Is that the same car? It was that colour, but that is the default colour of that car. But just to be safe. I should have checked the plate, the exact plate. I can't be bothered to do that. How many bands do you need for permanent? They don't stack up to permanent anymore. Not in that way. Right. Let's put the camera here. What are you doing? Dangerous. And people are crashing down the bottom. And it's BRB time. From the Netherlands, hello. Big fan. Alright, BRB. I think I just saw two people bump into each other, but I wasn't sure who it was. A hacker? Are you? Oh yeah? You sure? Who's this? Oh, that's you now. And then this is the custom thing that people have made before. You sure? Dome, how you doing? Welcome in. You sure? Already reported? Well, I'll report you. You've already been reported as well. Where have you been reported? I just want a fresh report. How have you already had one? Who's reported you? You don't know where the key is for the CB radio. Press and hold X to talk on the CB radio, but make sure your microphone and speakers are set up for that. Oh. This is in real time. Yeah, okay, yeah. And then you drove out the way and they fell down. Yeah, I see, yeah. Ah. Oh, this was the one that DM'd me. Yeah, I knew it was a throwaway account. That's what made that very clear. Where's the hacking? It's not good, I'll tell you that. DMing me saying he likes the stream. Trying to get me good side first. Thing is, that wasn't even for my attention though, or would he know that you would tell me to go and check it out? If you're doing it just around other people, I guess it's just for fun. Sure. You banned? Why you banned? Hello, Sanders, big fan. Has construction place? Yes. Some nice scenery. Hello, Killua as well, big fan. It's the one you banned. I'm the fly guy. Well, your name has spoofer in it because you think you're an edgy child, don't you? Was that fun then? You're gonna switch to another account and do it again? You just trying out the program? Report a guy for sabotaging your convoy. Yes. Feel free. Many clips. This is... I was gonna say Oslo. Yeah. Damn. Where can you see if they're connected? In your TMP settings, sound tab. Speaker device is where it comes out, and then microphone, of course, is there. There's a press button to see how loud you're talking already. Test it out there. Try that. I wonder if this is also intentional. Like, you just stopped right on the boundary of the service? And then it just happens to do that as it normally does, but I'm not too sure.
Never forget the best
oh, hello.
How are you doing today, my favadmein? Did you hear about the shellfish farmer and why he can't run? If he did, he'd pull a muscle. Ha 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 lol, have a good day all.
That's good.
173,461,734 XOXO.
I was just wondering where the car was now, but they're gone. That's unfortunate. Do I know when the next update? No, I don't. What would be in the next update? I don't know. Ali, we're getting there. 95 months. Is that the highest? That's insane. 5 more to go. That's insane. We're gonna have to really. You're gonna prepare a good message for that. Not a spammy one. Like a, you know, don't put a really long number at the end of it. No, this is Oslo. That was Oslo. And now we're in Duisburg. And look, it's the save that I've seen so many times. You got the floaty devil horns and the, you know, the wrong way. To whoever wondered at what point save editing becomes bannable, like visually, if we could ban for things, this would be gone already. But save editing mainly refers to glitchy stuff. Severe stuff. Which is why it doesn't really get issued much. Memories, yeah, this entire road used to be busy, eh? So busy. Don't know what happened yesterday. Regarding what? Loads of things happened yesterday. It was a day. This guy's just in a rush. Woke up. Yeah. Yeah. We played. Was our game yesterday? Yes, we won that. Who are we playing next? You're back. Welcome back. Oh no, way be Brazil. Oh. Lol, hit the fence. Don't bully, don't bully. We're playing Norway next? Oh, okay. Welcome in. That's a cool badge. What is that badge? And when? When's that? Next week? This weekend? Meow, through the red light. We're just doing laps of the city now, are we? Where was the, yeah, here was one of them. Basically here. Stop spamming, Dylan. Stop it. Isn't coming home. I just see what happens. How do you get an online server? This is TruckersMP, which is a multiplayer thing you set up outside of the main game itself. It links to the main game, but it's not a server within the game. It is a client. Different messages. Same concept, you know. Then there's that. Can I gift you the DLC? You'll give me a friendship. That sounds very nice, but sadly not. There will be YouTube videos, yes. Thank you for the follow, by the way. There will be YouTube videos on how to set it up. There's also a written guide. Can someone do, is it the command TMP or something? The one that links you to like how to set up TMP? Then there's that. That one. If you can view that guide, that tells you how to get TMP. I think that's the old guide though. For me, the images don't work. They're not even there anymore. So written-wise, it'll probably tell you. I'll do that. Nice. Hey, friend me. I think you already did, but it was waiting. What's the new guide? I don't know what the number is. There is a new guide. I just don't know what the number is. Find it. Fine. Guides and support. Knowledge base. Installation. Oh no, it still links to this one. But the images aren't there. Registration? That's the same thing, right? It's just making you account first. I think they would need to change that then. I swear at some point there was a newer one. I'd have to look that up and find out what that is. Getting started in TMP. Could be that one. That looks newer. No, that's not telling you how to get it. That's just getting you used to what TMP is. Okay, so that the images need updating on that one because they're not there. Right. Okay. Can I go to Coconuts? I need pro mods for that, and I don't have the newest version of pro mods yet. Dylan, this is not how you be a spokesperson for it, okay? I get that marketing can sometimes work by spamming, but oh my god. You see how people are annoyed and they're now not going to check it out? I'm not going to check it out because you're spamming me. I can tell people to go there, but I ain't going to spam them to go there. 3 months ago, yeah, I have a lot of pending requests. I don't need them. In fact, I need to have a clean out. A lot of people may not play anymore. Don't need it. Roscoe, hello. Doing well. What's it? Have a flower. Thank you for using your Prime. I'll call you Jake. How you doing? Kebab, appreciate the follow. Can only look and enjoy what people do since you're banned for 3 months. That sucks, because that's a history ban, which means you had a few bans before. What's better, ETS with DLCs or without? With. Definitely with. Because DLCs add to and improve the game. This is Strasbourg. Interesting. Oh, let me guess. This person's in the road the whole time and you can just go around. I know they're not meant to be in the road, but just go round. See? It's not a problem, is it? And then if they are still there, you just do blocking and teleport. Teleport to service, the same thing, but then kicker as well. That was just TBR. Worst DLC? For what thing? Worst in what sense? Worst looking? Worst performing? Doing good, I'm doing good too, big fan. And the follow-up, appreciate that. What exactly are we doing? So, this is Eurotruck. We're playing on TruckersMP, which is a multiplayer for it. It's not the convoy multiplayer, which is built in. This, I like to compare, is GTA and 5M. Think of it like that. So, every moving vehicle on here is a person. You don't have the NPC traffic. Great job. And players can report each other for bad driving. Just like that. So these aren't videos. This is essentially me spectating the person in like a replay form. And then at the end of it, if they do something else, I say, yes, that's pretty bad. And then slap a ban on them. Do I remember your issue? No, I do not. When you're not like any server, you'd get kicked. Had like a banner or something saying... I'll be honest, most of that doesn't make sense, because I'm trying to picture it as well. That does not make much sense. Hello, Shichui, yes. Hello, Mr. Pastor, big fan. That's what I say. The issue that you had, if you were the one that had the issue near the start of the stream, contact the support team for that. Someone had an issue that they were trying to make an account, or they were trying to play, rather, and it said that there was already another account, and it doesn't let them, or something. Do I own a VTC? Yes, but in VTC in heavy quotes. Okay. Hold on. So they did hit someone at the start. There. I think this is where they're trying to bait it. And then that's kind of funny, because the other one, as if they were trying to bait it as well, but they're never there for their lane. Don't try and, you know, go, whoa. Whoa, bait them back. Don't do that. Give you a DLC? I cannot do that. The Steam sale is still on, by the way. The sale ends on the 9th, I think. The summer Steam sale. Almost everything is on discount. The newest DLC, not as much, but it has a discount. We're still seeing maps and tuning. Map-wise, well, probably the Going East DLC, because it's the oldest. And it doesn't look very good. Tuning? I don't know. I don't know which ones are bad, though. 7 DLCs? Good. All the what? Truck tuning? That I don't know as well. They all have different things in them, that's the problem. So you get certain bits from certain vehicles, like the nice blacked out wheels with the chrome rim on them. That's in the Renault tuning pack, not in the others. If they all have the same things, then... Oh yeah, I'm sure Going East will get a rework. Once they've redone the main map, don't forget you still need base map Poland. That needs a touch. over the update as well. Poland. Have some dinner? Nice. Mighty Griffin is worth it, yes. If you like a particular truck, get the tuning pack for that truck, because it will be improved. Wheel tuning pack. That is for ATS only, I think. There is a steering wheel tuning pack. Oh, that's what happens when you take the turn too close. That's not their fault, though. That was just aggressive. They're not going to like it if they get banned for that. My favourite one is a Scania R. The next gen Scanias in general are pretty good. Like they were a static vehicle and you messed up going around them. How'd you do that? Do we? I don't know. Still there? There is an older Scania, Carl. There is an older Scania, but it's coming to ATS. I think. What was it? The Scania 143 or something? There is an old Scania. Scania? 115? I don't know what the number was. It's something. They showed it at the end of last year's stream. Every year, for those that don't know, they do a massive summary of what they've done in the year and snippets and secrets and things for the next few years coming up. You need to pay attention to those because almost everything that we've seen so far, obviously, has been shown during that. So, you know, coaches, we knew about that for a while. Holland, the one that came out recently, that was shown. Or teased. And people are like, oh, I know what that is. Astrous. The Astrous that looks terrible. And looks like a... the one that looks like a washing machine? I hope not that one. What do you mean, ooh, custom paint? I didn't say custom paint. No, 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 no. Where did he get stuck? It was here. I think I will get the overtaker for that. 70s Dream Cheek, there it is. Big fan. Big fan. Coaches should be soon, but soon can be any length of time. Because we've had a gameplay video from that. And usually when they're talking about map DLCs, gameplay videos mean that they are quite close. There might be a... There we go. There might be a trailer, video trailer for them, and then they might come out. Who knows? Hello, Vladdy, big fan. Hello, Ben. This is the new CD road, yes. This one is the Alps. You are literally driving up the side of the Alps. Well, part of it. It'd be cool to drive up there, wouldn't it? Pretty good. Better Volvo or Scania? Scania. Preference? Scania. Even though Volvo has the highest horsepower, by a smidge, Scania. Like this, even if you keep it basic, this looks nice. You know? Did the camera just... Oh, the camera's getting warm. The camera's getting warm, so it's going to start glitching out. Or the cable moved. I turned a bit alien there, didn't I? Give you unbanned? Not by you asking. No, can't do that. Literally speaking, I could go to your profile and do it, but I'm not going to do that. If you demand it, especially if you demand it, no. So that was unnecessary because they merged in front. The way it's delivered, yeah. There's not much difference between, you know, 770 and 780. They're already really high. That's fine. Now, are you going to get revenge? You absolutely will get revenge. Am I admin? Yes. I didn't see your first message. Didn't show up. Admin. That was that looked like a brake check there. What was that about? Kayak, welcome in. By the way, everyone that has followed on TikTok as well, I need to log back into the program that allows when you follow, it plays a fart sound, because farts are funny, right? Even in the big 2026. Hilarious. Watch the speed. Yeah, you're definitely braking there. Unless it's because they didn't want to fly off the corner. But from nearly 110 to nearly halved your speed entirely. On quite a sudden, you know. And then look at what it caused behind you. Everyone else panicking. That's not the same person. The yellow is there. That one. Which town do you drive from and to? Innsbruck to Klagenfurt, or the other way around. Whichever. This way is from Innsbruck first. Hello, Oliver. Nice, Anna, nice. Most of them do. It's kind of the idea. Nice. And then... No. Didn't go for it. Okay. Was that the same sort of thing? Hold on. You could say that that's the other one not really paying attention, because you slow down in stages there. It's not like going from whatever speed you're going all the way to 0. But this... Ooh, it's close. Now, ignoring that... See, the thing is, the double one, don't indicate and then start to merge when someone is kind of next to you anyway. The lane closes that way. So I think one of them would have needed to slam the brakes on regardless. Right? I might just wipe the 2 bits at the start out. Sort of ignore that part. Because they both kind of cancelled each other out, didn't they? But then here... a bit more. After everyone else crashed, that's unnecessary. Yo, hell yeah, how you doing? Yo, sup? The bank and the damage thingy, you can turn them on via the F6 menu, I think? Yes, all of this stuff. Every one of those you can set to enable or disable. That's what they are. Double trailers. Typical. Pretty clean. Yeah, but I'm not going to allow it because it was clean. Like, thankfully, you didn't smash into every single person on the way. Shed, is that you there as well? Just leaving your trailer in the middle? What are you doing? At the time. One question. Ask the question instead of getting my attention first. I read chat. Because you do this all the time as well. When I told you to stop tagging me in Discord, thankfully you stopped it, but now you just say my name and then say obvious rage bait questions instead. This won't go well, will it? Every morning, yeah, as a noble said, yeah. I totally do. You don't believe him? You believe everything else. Okay, that's not hacking. That's just, they just can't get out. What drink? Tea, obviously. Oh, there we go, they are out. But where? Ooh, look at those colours. Ooh, interesting. They left? I don't know where they left to. Gone. Maybe one of them spawned in now, you know. Triple. Insert question, insert answer. World Cup prediction? I have no idea. I haven't watched any of the games all the way through, so I don't know how well people are doing. I'm aware that England is doing okay enough to stay in. So, the door in my bed, yes. To access it, yes. Are those people also wanting to leave? Because I wouldn't recommend parking there. You can use the grass a bit, right? Maybe they don't want to do that. Because you got to go around. Oh, you wanted to go that way. Okay. What about you, though? No? Okay. On the bed. But what part of the bed would be the door? Why is there a door on my bed? Why are you implying that? Can we spot a Hawley trailer? We saw one earlier. It was the covered Hawleys, because I believe that one is non-patron. Where's this? It's in the middle of nowhere. Oh. Nuremberg to Prague? Why not? Is this a handful of people down here? No, is this a convoy? Convoy of people?
Look different as in color-wise.
Color-wise, it is the Snowy Moon lighting mod. Homer Simpson. 56 months, welcome back. That's what this is. You have a doorknob in your pillowcase. That's not comfy though. That doesn't sound comfortable. Why are they covered? Because you have to pay to remove the cover. Patrons have an uncovered version. Of course. Easy to get unbanned after a ban appeal? Depends on how likely that is. Why does this look like it's been paved really recently? Pay to win? Yeah. Someone's ping was too high? I think you're affecting it. This is a convoy of some sort. Yeah, if you have good counter evidence or the ban wasn't really needed in the first place, then yeah, it's always worth appealing anyway, because if you don't get unbanned, hopefully you will understand why you got the ban in the first place. That's the hope. We're gonna do it again. Oh. That's a nice scan here. Oh. Oh. Oh, there we go. Keyboard driver? Looks so grayish. It looks grayish because the game by default looks a bit more orange. That's why. This is a bit more balanced lighting. I'll get used to this, and then the time comes when I'm not using it, and the game will look very weird. The game will look cooked, as they say. It won't look good. These are the ones, they've been here forever. We saw, TFM, Shed, you don't need a command for that. When we were seeing everyone else, these people were on the bridge before anyway. They've always been there. I mean, I guess it's blocking. You're kind of blocking the turnaround bit, but hardly anyone uses the turnaround bit, so it doesn't matter. They're all still there. You know? Someone's swearing. Max! 7 months, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. How have you been? This is not pro mods, no. So what are we, oh, Kachak's nearby. Love, of course he is. Lovely. Love that. Are they talking to each other or just to people that go by? Who are you talking to? Who are they all talking to? Jamie and the other one are arguing. Oh, this one's Jamie. That's a lot of talking. Oh, as in the YouTube guy is Kachak. That's what he's saying. What are you talking about that for, then? Where's, Oh, you're down here. He's just yelling at them when they're all the way back, all the way over here. Yapper. Ahoy, hey Phil, welcome in. Like, the one phrase of telling him to, you know, that's not good. He drifted. Yeah, but he didn't really control it, though. That's kind of a drift into a crash sort of thing. No, not bad for blocking, no. For the language that they're using to each other. TMP members have had, TMP staff members have had bans before, but not recent ones. He's blocking. Yeah, but they're not blocking other people. Like, the report is on this one, who is blocking. But the only way you go up this way, like, yes, they're in the way, but they're not actually in anyone's way. I still don't recommend, like, parking here. It's just unnecessary to be here, though. You know? You see the weird things you say now? But again, does Kachak respond with anything of any, wherever the hell he is? Anything of note? It's a bit of a, you know, starting a bit of an argument, but that's nowhere near the intensity of, what this one's saying. Let's move on. I'd be interested in what they're saying, yeah. If I tell them to do that. He is a Turkish YouTuber, yes. Don't know if he is the largest Turkish one. Toggle, right. The people parked on the bridge move on from that area. I don't know what their IDs are. It's a not very used bridge. But it is a road. Can I handle your appeal? Sadly not. Unless it is me that banned you, in which case I'll do it later. It isn't used much, but it is a road. Your language isn't tolerated. I'll just say it like that. It would be inappropriate. Yeah, I was going to say isn't tolerated, isn't good, isn't appropriate. Yeah, something like that. Now imagine ever banned it. That would be fine. Nice. That was caused by the one that tried to do a U-turn. You see, it's like if two of you in the chat started an argument, one of you said something normal and then the other one like kept escalating it, and then the other one sort of still adds on to it, kind of like all the arguments with hell yeah are. It's just all of it's unnecessary, but people just keep going, you know? It's silly, isn't it? No, the language is still up for debate, because he's still a little bit salty about what Kachak's talking to him about. Water is cold. Yeah, well, it's not warm. I don't want to drink warm water. while it's warm. Sort of two instances of saying weird things. Gave him the raid. Hello, Risto. Big fan. A bit late. How do you ever weird him to get out? Well, the thing I wonder is, why is there so much of a backlog? You would be able to move if the traffic was moving, but let me guess. Yeah, it's just backlog from this. So, you know, was that chat? Exactly. All of this is just a little bit of backlog. There you go. Oh, you're out. That's fine. Don't apologize for that. Have you had a chance to, one of you has. Maybe? No? Front one's gone. Come on. You'll make it. Yeah, now they're all yelling at him, yeah? Looking! See the tags? No. It just says player. And as long, you still need to appeal it. So you can discuss what you did. And they'll have a video of what they did. See, he's still doing it. I don't know if Kachak is still within chatting range, but this is really petty. Don't be like that. Just saying random things to try and sort of annoy the other one. Again, nothing from what I saw in Kachak's logs was enough to warrant what you said in response. It's just not the same. Kicked 3 times because of ping? That's unfortunate. Yeah, people have had problems over the past few weeks of ping problems. There we go, we go, and there we go. There we go. We have a face reveal? I'm thinking about it. This is my VTuber model for now. Pretty realistic, I think. Not bad. It's nice. He's trying to talk to me now. Does that mean universal credit and whatever the other one means? IRL say rate ban. You can. Say that IRL, see what happens. VTuber, yes. Do you not like VTubers? Ooh, this won't go well if they don't start moving. Come on. Good. Good. My alien face, yes. See, now, most of it is still there. The original stuff is there before. It's just a lot of, like, most of this doesn't relate to anything, doesn't mean anything. What happened on October 24th? Is that a day specifically for Turkish people? Is that a bad day? Is that what he's trying to bully him about? Thought they were parking there? Technically they were. They were sort of waiting and something. Like, it is out of the way. It's off the road. But it's still a usable place if you ever wanted to do a U-turn. That's what they're for. Garlic bread or garlic... I've never had garlic yogurt. So garlic bread, I would choose. Oh, it was when the skin market crashed. Oh, I see. Yeah, because Kashak also does that, I think. He's involved in that. You're waiting for someone to report you for blocking as well? Is that what's going on? Is he baiting people to overtake so he can report them? Is this all part of your plan? To a degree, you know, I would sort of coast. Nice. That was allowed though, because it moved over. You would coast so you're not constantly stopping and starting. What's over? This is called Simulation 1. It's the busiest server on TruckersMP. Hello, Star. Ping? Why are you pinging me? I dare you. Hello, how are you doing? Have you tried out the Linux stuff? Have you had a look at it? How many people are in here now? Oh, bit busy. Bit busy. Very detailed looking vehicles, not bad. Not this one though. That's a downloaded edited one. We've seen that before. I've been out for the past hour, that's fine. I'm still, you know. It is there in a sense of you are trying to antagonize the person. You're using not very good language by talking about balls in that degree. So that's not good. You know. Where's he gone now? He was on this bit somewhere. Oh, there he is. Someone was tuning, yes. This is not quite the Alps Road yet. It's on the way to it. It's between the Alps Road and the Innsbruck. You have to go past this to get to the Alps Road. Is it okay for cars to... It's okay for people to overtake if it is safe anyway. Keep in mind the amount of people in the nearby area, because the rule mentions that as well. You can't overtake if there's too many nearby. And here definitely counts as too many nearby. So I wouldn't recommend it. Mod. For all of the servers that we have, yes. This is technically mod work. Even though people call it admin, because this little control panel thingy says admin view on it. So the two words are swappable. Swappable, really. I think I'll keep that in mind. I might re-review that later on. You know? Echo. Hello again. Doesn't look fun to drive at. No, I think if you make any area very busy, it won't become fun. For most people, it won't become fun. I think you need an okay PC. This game is not incredibly optimized. So regardless of what you have, it won't run perfectly. So yes, lower end PCs will struggle. Blocking and save editing. That means it's going to be neither, right? Like nothing really of note. Administrator. Yeah, in the official sense, administrators are more like the son of devs. To a degree, so we're not... You know. If any office company contacts the admin, it's the people that sort of make it run in the first place. Which is different. Black Sea region, we have garlic yogurt and cornbread. I've heard of cornbread. Ice cream that never melts. Well, garlic bread is very nice. Guy here the other day, going towards London. Please report them if you can. If you didn't get a video of it, that is unfortunate. Describing the situation, much like someone would give a witness statement, we don't do that. What do you mean it didn't work? Why didn't it work? Do you have a video? Oh, take your time. This one had the green. Eventually. They go first because you're turning over their path and you would have to wait. That's just how that works. And you reported for everything except the thing that they supposedly did to you. You know? Maybe they thought they can go first, but you take your time though. You might have beaten them to it if you went for it, but you know. Click submit, it didn't work. Was there any error on the page saying that you hadn't filled in one of the forms? Because you start off, I believe, with a person's ID, TMP ID, not in-game ID, and then it opens the, and then you get the next few sections after that. Next few boxes. Zim, thank you for the gifts, big fan. The intersection, which, the one I was just looking at. Why? Whoa. Several things happened at the same time there. That was a louder sound. Killing everyone? Let me guess, is the guy on the alt account again? What ID am I going back to, though? None of the IDs that were there before were probably there now. Moist, hold on. Hold on. Give me a minute. See if I can do it by memory. It is here. Right here. All of this area. By me, yes. And there's you. You're still on your own trailer. Okay, so what ID am I on about? Dylan. You need an ID. Road. Beginning of road. That was Total Road. So, the start of it all the way over here. Thank you. You've given an ID. Thank you. This one. Calling someone an idiot? Mm-hmm. Hope you're well. Not gonna look. Good name. Welcome in. We're doing alright. Few more reports. That was also not necessary. I assume they had some beef previously. Nice. Nice. Good job. Good job. So. Yes. And then you report back, because I'm curious. Of course, they've already been reported. Of course they have, yeah. Well, there he is. Now we can see all the way back. Good, good, good. Oh, I see what you mean by like killing everyone. When people say killing everyone, it's usually used when someone's just driving through people, and it's not far off. The Frankenstein truck with one pig. The one pig bit is quite funny. The truck, they can use any truck, really. Any vehicle will work. There's the one I'm on about. That one. I don't like when people do this thing if they're trying to wobble out to try and prevent you from going past. They've already done all of that back there, don't? Woof! You hear that? Context, two of the neighbors' doggos can see or smell each other through a fence, and when they do that, they bark continuously. Until the owner, one of the owners comes out and says, "Oi, shut up!" It's just the funniest thing as well. One of them is like one of the really big sort of guard dog types, and the other one is like a little pug or something. It's just funny. Yeah, okay. This is where I started spectating. This wet. IF English. English. I don't know what you're saying. Welcome in. Any news about coaches? Not a lot. There we go. Nice. Close window? No. Because there is some fresh air coming in there. There we go. So he is already banned, but this will be like a part 2 video. It's just, it's like none of the owners care about it. Like everyone can hear it. Just check on your damn dog. In English, yes. I don't know what your messages were saying. Sadly. Stunners, welcome in. Fars, welcome in. See me? Yes. It's right over there. Where's this? The Alps. Near the Alps Road. Still hear it. What's up with you? As in, how are you? I'm doing well. How are you? Full of people it is. This is where you leave from Innsbruck and you head towards the actual Alps Road. This is on the way there. The Alps Road itself hasn't started yet. You've got to go quite far to get to it. See things that have already happened. If I report it back, yes. So this is in the past. Yes. How's that hacking though? That's not hacking. It's just them wanting to merge back in the road. If I press the button I just pressed, this is now real time. Nice. We're back in real time now. It's stuttery, but stuttery. I wonder if TMP is going to change this area. I wonder. What if we just added like a drive entrance part to this side so people would be a bit more inclined to go down there? Sheds, shut up. Stop saying that. That is a nice skin. That is nice. Extra Michelin. It looks like a what, like the ones that have just one instead of two? I've seen that years ago. I always like to think of it as like a piercing. Where someone has a piercing on just one side. Looks a bit weird. Russian server. No. What do you mean Russian server? New at the services, there are little bollards. Oh, I see the one with the trailer. Yeah, I see that. Blacked out. It's a Renault, a Mercedes, and a Volvo. Can you combine all three of those together? Renault top, Mercedes, Remerc. Oh, hello, Silver. Ah, he heard the word Merc. Sadly, that's from the new Merc, though. I think. Is the badge that big on the old Merc? Save it. Yeah, it's a hybrid, but it's not a bad one. Because nothing is actually missing or clipping. Which I'm surprised by. Because the Volvo part is only the front. The rest of it is still... There's the entire Renault cab. The entire thing is just Renault. It's just you've got that on front. Oh, and this Mercedes grille as well. I mean... Buy you the new DLC? No. Can't do that. Silver, have you been, man? How's it going? Molvo? Renault, Mercedes, Volvo. So, Remolvo. Perhaps. It's not bad, actually. Yeah, we've seen better ones than that. Seen far worse ones than that as well. Yeah, I was saying, I would be interesting if there was a drive part added there so people actually feel they can drive down there, because some of them I think don't want to go down there. They might want to stay with the cool kids over on this side. Or just add in an actual dedicated parking spot. They'll probably do something like that. You know, like the big ones at the TMP City? Those squares that people used to park in? Yeah, like that. Patron parking? Oh, yeah. What, kick him out, turn this into patron parking, and make him park somewhere else. Finally managed to update the game. How many versions out of date were you? Or have you still been playing since? Blue Daff. There is Blue Daff here. That's quite nice. So is that Scania. 156? Ooh, that's a bit out. That's a treat. Molvanaut? Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Yeah. What was number 156? I have no idea. Can't remember. Only thing I can think back to is Benelux was in 159. 3 speedometers. Yeah, it's all split up now. The UI is all split up. You don't need anything on the left side of your screen. Everything is on the right. Because there's already a speedometer there. It just doesn't have the needle with it. Dark blue. This is dark blue. Any others? Not as a DAF, no. This dark blue one? There aren't 2 Mercedes though. Yes. Quite nice. Keeping it simple. I like how you've blended in the sort of grey and the blue with the different bits of it. Yeah, yeah. More than all? Yeah, you could say it like that, exactly. The 106, yes. No, I thought that's the 105. The 106 is a bit newer than that. I had the 105 for a while. I think this is the 106. Van de Ven, nice. It still holds up. It's still pretty good. Still pretty good. I mean, I like that you can change a bit more of the XG now as well. Because when I first started using that, you really couldn't use it much. Ooh, there was a hit on that as well. Good job. Okay, that'll do. How about that? Height blend of the terrain. DLC pack update, UI update, and cargoes. Not too much to remember then. Fair enough. That's why you don't remember it. If it's not like a very significant, like, oh my god, this feature came out in this version. Like how I think, was it version 1.40 was some sort of the lighting update? Something like that. That doesn't sound that long ago. But it is.